Okay, right, so the first thing we're going to talk about is the position of the kite, the body and the board, yeah? And this is something that you're always going to do before you attempt to do your board start. I want you to imagine that the wind is blowing that way. So we're like that, we've got a board on our feet. What we want to do is make sure that the kite is at 12 o'clock, our body is facing directly downwind, and our board is perpendicular. So we've got a nice right angle here, everything is parallel to the direction of the wind, yeah? Okay, now we've all got that core strength to do that little roll up like that, yeah? What I'm going to talk about first of all is the actual kite movement. Depending on the strength of the wind, we might be able to park the kite at 12, bring it down, send it back up, which will be enough to do that directional body drag or even the power stroke delivery, yeah? In lighter wind, like you were doing yesterday, you were taking it slightly to the right or to the left at 12 o'clock. That way, when you brought the kite down into the power dive, it was coming down more on the 12 o'clock axis, yeah? So it was going straight into the power zone. It's something that you'll have to gauge: the size of the kite, strength of the wind, yeah? So before you do anything, always remember kite, body and board. And you'll hear me saying that a lot today. Because if you swivel that direction, the wind is blowing that way, you'll attempt to do a board start, you'll be pointing straight downwind, and there's a good chance that you're just going to go flat onto the side. So always kite, body, board, yeah? Okay, so from here then, there's going to be 3 movements. Forget the clock face, it'll be movement 1, movement 2 and movement 3. So movement 1 will be a gentle movement to the side of 12 o'clock. What I do is I just turn it slightly to the right because I want to ride that way. So I'll do it like that, pushing the bar out so it moves slowly. If I pull the bar in and do that, it'll swivel me round. We don't want that. We want kite, body, board, all perpendicular to the wind, yeah? So start steering it just slightly to the right, pushing the bar out. Now that's position 1, yeah? As in movement 1. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to sheet in below the sweet spot, and I'm going to deliver the power stroke, which will be 2. The aim is to bring it down to 45 degrees. What you're not doing is bringing the kite down to 45 degrees and then sending it back up. You're anticipating the movement of the kite. So when you're turning it back up, it's hitting 45 degrees, yeah? Once again, it all depends on the strength of the wind and how heavy you are, the kite size, etc. Some people might be able to go like that, little one, and get up on the board and off they go. But we'll be doing it today, lighter wind, we'll be delivering a nice power stroke. So it will be kite, body, board, and position 1, sheet the bar in, deliver that power stroke, getting ready to send it back up like you did yesterday. Keep that bar sheeted in. As the kite's going up, what do we do?
Raise the bar out.
Just sheet out, and it'll give you that extra bit of lift. So is everyone happy with movement 1, movement 2, movement 3? Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3. What we're going to do with our body now. Okay, so I'm in this position like this, feet on the board, kite now, I'm perpendicular. I'm going to do my power stroke. As that kite is starting to come down on movement 2, and I still say it to myself now, Joe, keep this right leg, because I'm going that way, under my bum, and as this kite's coming down, I'm already starting to push this leg forward like this, yeah? I'm then sending the kite up, my knees are bent, my head and my shoulders are going towards my hand, and I'm rolling on the board. If you straighten your legs when you do that, you're naturally going to pull in on the bar, and you're either going to go on your back, or if you straighten those legs, straight over the front of the board, yeah? Which is funny, but we don't want that, yeah? I don't want you to get a mouthful of the ocean, okay, or whatever that is out there, the English Channel. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, rolling up, and from there, you're sending your head and shoulders towards your leading hand, as I'm going that way, so I'm getting my shoulders over my knees are still bent at this stage, yeah? So what would happen then from there, you'd obviously roll up into that position there, and you'd be on the board, yeah? So do you remember yesterday I said to you Blackadder? Imagine Rowan Atkinson, yeah? He goes in to see the Queen, and he says, yes ma'am, yeah? His leg stays there, this leg comes forward, and he's sending his head towards the sand. So all you got to do is remember 1, 2, 3 and Blackadder, and that's it. So, off you go, you're all now independent.
Right, see you in a bit.
Okay? Happy?
Yeah, it's going now.
Right, get to a position where you can see me, guys. I'll move over here a bit. So what we're going to do now is the power stroke delivery. What I talked about on the beach, remember? 1, gentle movement, movement 1, then 2, followed by 3, sending the kite back up, which is exactly what you just did a moment ago with your directional body drag, but we're only going to do 1 dive, 1 resend, yep, keeping it to the left at 12 o'clock because we're riding that way, yeah? So, kite body board, kite's at 12 o'clock, nice loose grip as usual. I'm going to send it over to the right. This is movement number 1, pushing the bar out, very gentle. I'm going to sheet in, dive it down. Simple as that. Depending on the wind strength, you might want to go a little bit more with your sheeting in, or you might want to dive it down. But when you get the board on your feet and you try it a couple of times and realise I need a little bit more power, what you can do is this. Rather than bringing it down, say to the left at 12 o'clock, the way I just did, I can send it more gently over to the right hand side. So when it comes down, now coming right in the power. Right in the power. Does that make sense? I'm bringing it down straight onto the axis, yeah? Okay. Want to give it a go?
Yeah.
Okay, who's first? I'm putting the board on our feet. There's 2 methods. The first one I'm going to demonstrate is keeping the kite at 12 o'clock. Important that you find that line tension to keep the kite nice and stable, yeah? Hand in the centre, like you've been taught, like so, yeah? And it's quite a big board, so you might want to tilt it by simply using your forearm. You could even use your knee, or sometimes you can just have a loose grip with your pads, use your thumb just to tilt the board, just to assist getting your feet in there, yeah? So keeping the kite at 12, I'm holding it with my left hand, which means I'm going to put my left foot in first, yeah? You'll see me then move my hand from the handle to this foot strap here, and what I tend to do is push the board away, aiming my foot towards my hand, yeah? So, kite at 12, I'm going to sit in the water, left foot in, put the hand there, right foot in, wiggle, 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 keeping the kite at 12, walk with me, walk with me. So, kite, body and board, yeah? Perpendicular to the wind, yeah? Nice loose grip, as usual, just drifting forward, then I'm just going to kick the board off, someone grabs it. That's the first method, okay? I'm going to let you practice that, and then I'll show you another method, which is good for people with big bellies, okay, who haven't got the flexibility. Knees to chest. Good. And kick the... That's it. Knees to chest. Perpendicular with the wind. Don't pull the bar in too much. That's it. And kick it off. So we're going to keep the kite part this time, and I'm holding the foot strap. And from here, I'm going to put this foot in, keeping the kite part, and I can push that one out, put that one in, bring the kite to 12, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Knees to chest, perpendicular with the wind, and I'm good to go, yeah?
Is a spit necessary?
Can I see that again? Can I see that again? Right, so I'm going to get the board on as quick as I can, yep. And then I'm going to do positions or movements 1, 2 and 3 with the kite. I'm going to be going to the left, so remember what I said about Blackadder? My right leg is going to stay under my bum. As I'm putting that power stroke down, my left leg is already starting to slide forward. Then remember movement number 3, sending the kite back up. Yep, don't let it pass 12, okay? And I'm going to be sending my head and my shoulders like Blackadder going to see the Queen, okay? All I'm going to do is do that power stroke for you, which is what you just practiced. You know how to put the board on now. Put that power stroke in, and we're going to practice that roll up onto the board. I'm just going to drift a few feet, but just show you how to stand up on the board, yeah? Happy?
Happy.
Yes. Okay.
There's a lot to take in 2 seconds, but we'll give our best shot. So, which way's the wind blowing? It's blowing that way. So, let's get our feet in the board. Kite, body, board alignment, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Okay, I'm good to go from here. So I'm going to take it over to the right gently. I'm keeping this leg under my bum. This leg's coming forward. That's quick. Okay, so control stop. Your bum, give it a good power stroke, move it further over to the right this time, right, perpendicular to the wind. Remember to pull the bar in like you did on movements 1, 2 and 3. Here we go, give it a good one. Yeah, it would help if you put your left leg in first.
Left leg?
Yes.
Okay.
And you should be holding the strap. That's it. Okay, slide your left foot in. Get the right one in. Kite body board. Knees to chest. Gently over to the right. Right leg stays under your bum. Roll up, you've got to roll. That's it, knees to chest, perpendicular with the wind. Gently over to the right. Push that left leg forward. And again, try again. Perpendicular with the... Woohoo!
Well, hey, not bad.
Good. Kite body board. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Get those feet in. Knees to chest. Over to the right. Sheet in. Power dive left and then right. Push the left leg forward. Not too far. Let's get the board on our feet, Bob. Quick as you can. Let's do it. You'll find it a lot easier if you put your... Hey! Have another go! Right leg on your bum.